alright because I love the way.
Previously, in October of 2020.
About Russia, Ukraine, China, other countries, Iraq. If this is true, then he's a corrupt politician.
All right.
So don't give me the stuff about how you're this innocent baby. Joe, they're calling you a corrupt politician.
Nobody.
President Trump, I want to stay on the issue of race. We're talking about the issue.
From hell.
President Trump, we're
Nobody.
talking about race right now, and I do want to stay on the issue of race. President Trump,
And I
you've
have
just
to respond to that.
Please,
Because look,
very quickly.
there are 50 former national intelligence folks who said that what he's accusing me of is a Russian plant. They have said that this has all the five former heads of the CIA, both parties, say what he's saying is a bunch of garbage. Nobody believes it except his and his good friend Rudy Giuliani.
You mean the laptop is now another Russia hoax?
That's exactly what.
Is this
that's
where you're
exactly
going?
what.
This is where he's going. The laptop is Russia,
Gentlemen,
Russia.
I want to stay on the issue of race.
You
okay?
have to be kidding. Here we
Mr.
go
President?
again with Russia.
But the plot only thickens.
Do you believe the recent leak of material allegedly from Hunter's computer is part of a Russian disinformation campaign?
From what I've read and know, the intelligence community warned the president that Giuliani was being fed disinformation from the Russians. And we also know that Putin is trying very hard to spread disinformation about Joe Biden. And so when you put the combination of Russia, Giuliani, the president together, it's just what it is. It's a smear campaign because he has nothing he wants to talk about. What is he running on? What is he running on?
But as fate, Black Jesus and an unsuspecting computer technician from Delaware would have it. Apparently, the laptop from hell is real.
Biden has pleaded not guilty to charges he made false statements on this federal background form by not acknowledging his drug use when applying for a Colt 38 handgun in October 2018 and then unlawfully possessing it. On Tuesday, the infamous laptop that Hunter Biden left at a Delaware repair shop in 2019 was also introduced into evidence. The FBI agent testified it contained messages detailing Biden's drug addiction.
Yeah, and prosecutors are going to try to paint the picture and kind of show what was going on in Hunter's mind by different evidence, different testimony as well. And speaking of evidence, there was a moment outside of court that we're going to talk about the infamous laptop coming up as Melissa Cohen Biden, the wife of Hunter Biden, lashed out at the former Trump White House aide during a Tuesday appearance in court to support her husband, who has been charged with those felony counts. Her remarks were directed at Garrett Ziegler, who was sued by Hunter Biden last year for publishing contents of that infamous laptop. And I think this is going to be a lot of conversation talking about the laptop and the evidence on it. Maybe how scandalous will some of these pieces of evidence be, and how damning will they be for Biden, but also Joe Biden, his father?
First on the docket tonight, Hunter Biden's federal gun trial in Wilmington, Delaware. Plastic baggies containing drug powder, a photo of Hunter Biden holding a crack pipe, and emails from his now infamous laptop. That was just some of the evidence introduced today by prosecutors in day one of Hunter Biden's trial.
Yes, and for those who are wondering what's happening, kind of as we're speaking, the first witness that was called was an FBI agent through whom they're planning to apparently introduce much of the digital evidence in the case, including the embarrassing information that came out on the laptop that I suppose goes to the fact of his struggle with addiction.
Yeah. Right now, Hunter Biden's federal gun trial is on a break for lunch, but before court adjourned, an FBI special agent took the stand as the prosecution's first witness. Prosecutors are using Erica Jensen to introduce digital evidence, including highly personal messages and images from Hunter Biden's laptop to show a timeline of his drug abuse. The prosecution finished its opening statement today by saying, quote, "Addiction may not be a choice, but lying and buying a gun is."
If this is true, then he's a corrupt politician.
Right.
So don't give me the stuff about how you're this innocent baby. Joe, they're calling you a corrupt politician.
No.
The really unfortunate part about everything said here is that many will continue on in life as if nothing of great consequence occurred. The same energy that was present for the verdict in the Trump's hush money trial is far less and to some extent suppressed by the same paid pundits whom were aware of the laptop's existence but aided in its cover-up. For those of us who knew better at the time or are now aware of dark Brandon's untruthful past and present, may you all continue to unearth what has been hidden from the surface-minded amongst us. And for those still asleep, do so blissfully.